Hi, my name's Sam from Think Tank Social. We often hear from brands, is my brand really relevant in the social media space? How do we actually enter it and what do we talk about? To brands that go, we're doing pretty well in the social space, but we now need to ramp it up. We know we can improve and we can get better. What I want to talk to you about today is a brand called Tobin Brothers Funerals. The Tobin Brothers Funerals came to Think Tank because they knew that they needed to play in the social media space, but they weren't quite sure how. How do we ensure that we create talkability around a brand, around something though that people don't really want to talk about? And working really closely with their MD, James McLeod, and their innovative team, we managed to flip the conversation. We're not going to be talking about funerals here, we need to be talking about celebrating lives. In a really busy newsfeed, how are we going to be able to get our message out there and at the same time show that we do support and we do care and we do guide? So we focused on 3 power players. The first one was Facebook, the second one was Instagram, and the third one was Twitter. And they all had very different roles and very different audiences attached to them.
Sam really gave me a lot of confidence about getting into Facebook. And I had to convince our board of directors, who were rather concerned about us taking that bold step into social media. But it was a wonderful step that we took.
So we focused on Facebook because it's the biggest social network in Australia and it was going to be a place where we'll be able to get our message out there. Facebook has really turned into this digital chapel of celebrating lives of lost loved ones. People go there on a day-to-day basis to vent, to share and to actually ask questions around what it is that they need to do in this time of need. So why Instagram? We believe that Instagram adds a strong value proposition there in terms of showing the insight behind the people behind the brand. The other purpose of Instagram is that Tobin Brothers run a lot of charity events, a lot of Christmas events, and we turn up to those events, we take the photos, we let people in, and we give them the opportunity to actually comment and come along themselves. And Twitter. Twitter has a completely different role and purpose than Instagram and Facebook. It's not consumer facing. The role that Twitter plays is communicating with the media, communicating with journalists, and letting them know all the innovative stuff that Tobin Brothers is doing, as well as the charitable events as well. So when you're playing in the social media space, it's absolutely not a sit and forget. You need to be watching. What are your community doing? What are they saying? Where are they spending their time? Apart from giving us a really great insight into the brains of the consumer, social media has actually given Tobin Brothers an active community of over 6,500 people that have chosen to like a funeral brand in Victoria. Out of those 6,500 people, 750 people are engaging with the brand on a week-by-week basis. We're creating roughly 14% referral traffic to the website on a month-by-month basis. We've developed a big community and that comes down to the content that we post 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday. We're there for them when they need it. We've already started planning around the hashtag Celebrating Lives that went nuts in 2013. We're also looking about people saying it in the moment and saying it now, and that's a campaign that we're releasing the latter part of this year.
We're encouraging people to say things about loved ones while they're still living and not necessarily waiting till the day that they die.
Innovative brands excite Think Tank, and if you're the type of brand that is innovative, that is already in the social media space but needs to take it to the next level, or maybe is a type of brand where you're like, I don't really know how to play in this space. Is my brand or is the brand really suited to social? Get in touch. We want to talk to you and we want to be working with you. We can't wait to hear from you.